Hey everyone, it's Jego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. After placing its implementing rules under further review, President Bongbong Marcos pitched the Maharlika Investment Fund to business leaders in Saudi Arabia. During a roundtable meeting in Riyadh, the president boasted how the Philippines' first sovereign wealth fund can make the country's economy more globally competitive. The president flew to Saudi Arabia to attend the ASEAN Gulf Cooperation Council Summit. The Sugar Regulatory Administration or SRA says block farming may help increase sugar production by about 850 kilos per hectare as it braces for the impact of El Nino on agriculture. That's an additional income of 42,500 pesos per hectare for sugar planters or about 1.3 million pesos for a block farm. SRA Administrator Pablo Azcona stresses the need to ramp up the program. He says the country may lose a month and a half's worth of sugar supply, a 15% drop because of El Nino.
Meron ka pang sugarcane kasi na growing stage nung November to January na i-harvest mo sana sa March. So yun yung matatamaan. Sobrang laki ng need into organizing black farms.
The SRA is also pushing for an additional budget for the program. Under their 1 billion peso budget, Azcona says they can only allocate about 150 million pesos per year, good for up to 30 block farms.
Yung block farm budget is about 4 to 5 million per block farm. When the budget doubles, then the number of block farms na kaya natin gawin in 1 year, magdodoble din po.
The Philippines was recently recognized as Asia's best cruise destination at the Third World Cruise Awards in Dubai. This is the first time that the country won the award, beating countries such as Japan, Singapore, and South Korea. Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco says this is not just a testament to the Philippines' beauty as a cruise destination, but also proof of the agency and the whole tourism industry's collective efforts. With more local talent waiting to be discovered, the National Golf Association of the Philippines has launched its Ready, Set, Golf program, which aims to find more golfers and make the sport accessible to all, starting by offering free classes to mothers and children.
The reason why we wanted mothers and children is because it's just a more nurturing environment all in all. We're offering 4 free sessions. I think that's the first time that's ever been done in the history of the sport here in the Philippines.
Sadly, it's become like a rich kid sport, and that's our job is to bridge that gap.
Pharmacist Archie Larga was hailed as TikTok Philippines Content Creator of the Year. His content is about information on health and medicines. He started in the middle of the pandemic when many asked about the different classes of medicines. Many netizens immediately supported him and the number of his followers grew, now reaching almost 4 million.
Yung goal ko kung ba't ako nag-start mag-content creation is para gumanda yung image ng mga pharmacists dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi, to be honest po, medyo mababa yung tingin sa mga pharmacists. Akala nila taga-tinda lang kami ng gamot. But with content creation and with TikTok, napapakita ko na ay hindi lang pala kami or hindi lang kami taga-tinda ng gamot, but we're more on, pwede kami mag-provide ng mga reliable information about medicine.
And news from San Miguel Corporation. The conglomerate and Pangasinan's local government have signed a toll concession and joint venture agreement or JVA for the 76.80-kilometer Pangasinan Link Expressway or PLEX project. SMC plans to strengthen road networks in central and northern Luzon through this project, which will start at the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway or TPLEX exit in Binalonan. The development aims to establish a seamless connection to the upcoming New Manila International Airport. SMC President and CEO Ramon Ang says this project will significantly benefit local industries, homegrown products, and the agriculture sector in the province. The MassKara Festival has brought more fun to the City of Smiles in Negros Occidental. Local officials say it took them 1 year to prepare for the 3-week-long celebration, which kicked off with sporting events followed by a taste of the popular heirloom dishes of Bacolod City.
So yung food, isa sa mga pinagmamalaki ng Bacolod because number one, marami kaming magagaling na mga chef. You have our chicken and asal is one of our most famous dishes. So we want to highlight that. We want to give our visitors here that when they come, mabubusog talaga sila.
Mayor Benitez notes the huge role of the MassKara Festival in promoting tourism in Bacolod. This year, the city has brought their performers to New York, California, and South Korea.
It's really becoming an international event. All of these activities that we are holding sa MassKara, it will bring in mga potential investors, potential businesses.
Meanwhile, writer Thea Guanzon from the City of Smiles is now an international best-selling author. Thea shares that she has been writing ever since she was a kid, but only as a hobby. But then she turned it into a career, especially when the pandemic hit. The 34-year-old wrote the novel The Hurricane Wars, which is about war with a love story. It also features Filipino beliefs and traditions. The novel has already become a bestseller a week after it was released on New York Times and USA Today.
What really surprised me was, so when I went into it, I was thinking that maybe not a lot of our indigenous architecture survived colonial times, but I was very, very happy to learn, thanks to my architect friends, thanks to the experts that I consulted, I was very happy to learn that we do still have a thriving architectural scene going on.
The human body is made up of more than 200 bones which play crucial roles in our mobility and overall well-being. But as we age, the structures deteriorate and lose their density and strength. That's why it's vital to establish lifestyle habits as early as now.
Just like anything else, our bones change with time, with age. When we are young, the rate of bone formation is faster than the rate of bone destruction. Our term is bone resorption. So there's a remodeling process. Now, when we are relatively young, children, teenagers, mabilis mag-heal ang mga bones natin when they undergo fractures. Sometime around probably age 30, we reach the peak bone mass, the most dense, the strongest age where we have the bones. At around age 40, probably the bone resorption will be stronger, will be faster now. Then as we age more, especially for women, as they reach the menopause, when the hormones such as your estrogen go down, the minerals, especially calcium, also decreases. And so that will be prone to some age-related osteoporosis. And that's what causes some problems later on. Our bones will eventually age with time. Orthopedic surgeons, we always tell patients, while we're still young, we try to maximize the strength and the calcium deposits in our body by living a healthy and active lifestyle.
Cheerios, it's time to start thinking out loud as Ed Sheeran is making his way back to the Philippines after 5 years. The Grammy-winning hitmaker will bring his mathematics tour to Asia, and one of his concert stops is the SMDC Festival grounds in Parañaque City. It is scheduled on March 9th next year. Tickets are now on sale. Filipino artists who will attend the upcoming 2023 Asia Artist Awards or AAA in December have been named. These include Catherine Bernardo, Daniel Padilla, and Melay Cantiveros Francisco. P-Pop Kings SB19 and Horizon were also confirmed to join the event. Disney is celebrating its centennial year, and they have a new short film to celebrate this. In the film titled Once Upon a Studio, you will for sure see your favorite Disney stars because it features over 500 characters. It is now streaming on Disney+. Get ready for a new action epic with a fresh trailer of the much-anticipated film Napoleon. The movie features the rise and fall of iconic French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte and his relentless journey to power with his one true love, Josephine. Oscar winner Joaquin Phoenix takes on the titular role, starring alongside Oscar nominee Vanessa Kirby. Napoleon hits local cinemas on November 29th. And now for our 10-second trivia. Which vegetable is known as lady's fingers? Celery, green beans, leek, or okra? Okra is the vegetable known as lady's fingers. The term is likely a reference to the vegetable's shape as it is similar to a thin, delicate finger. Okra is a tall, green flowering plant that produces a fruit that is used in cooking. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Diego Reyes, giving you news you can use. News you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.